My name is Jim Biggins. I'm the president, founder, and CEO of a commercial stage medical device company called Access Vascular. Many of you may be surprised to learn that despite 85% of any patient that walks into a hospital setting receiving some sort of vascular access device. Now, this can range from things as short-term peripheral IVs that stay in temporarily, or longer-term indwelling devices such as ports. And despite their ubiquity, about 30% of all of these devices have some sort of a complication with that device during their useful life. Now, this can range from anything from occlusion of the device, which prevents therapy from being delivered, all the way to much more deadly consequences, such as catheter-acquired infections. At Access Vascular, we're focused on solving the most common and costly complications that plague this $4.5 billion market. And we do that by incorporating our proprietary hydrogel material into all the products that we create. What you're looking at here is currently, unfortunately, the standard of care. You can't tell, but this is actually a purple device. It's gone through thrombogenicity testing and therefore has that incrustation of thrombus on the outside of the device. These common costly complications are plaguing our healthcare system. But you don't have to take my word for it. Our competitors do a great job of articulating this to their clinicians in a number of different pieces of literature that highlight the risks of catheter issues. This is what the future of vascular access looks like. This device is our material that's gone through that same testing that you saw in the previous slides. But as you can see, there's no visual signs of thrombogenicity on our device. We're branding this technology Mimics, as it mimics the body's chemistry with its high water content and therefore prevents the foreign body response that you typically see on most devices. We have significant intellectual property portfolio that not only captures our material technology, but also enabling technologies that allow these materials and products to be used in the field. As the cornerstone of our commercialization strategy, that healthcare economic benefit of our products are a significant driver in the adoption of our technology. And so we've capitalized on that by producing studies that show the significant economic impact of simply switching to our devices compared to our competitors. And so in one recent study that we've published, a peer-reviewed study that's available, we showed savings of $1.8 million for a hospital bed of 1,000 patients. We've backed up our claims with significant studies. We've treated about 15,000 patients to date. One of the studies that we've published is on our midline device, where we showed near elimination of phlebitis, elimination of DVTs, and also a significant reduction in the overall catheter failure rate. And this also translates to other products. Our PICC line study, we've also demonstrated elimination of occlusions and replacements. We continually heard from clinicians that they sort of anecdotally didn't have the same infection rates as competitive products. And so as we began to investigate the other properties of our material, we did some in vitro testing and demonstrated a 4-log reduction in bacterial adherence when compared to controls. So we're not only addressing the thrombus challenge, but also the infection rate issue. Again, another tremendous impact on the overall healthcare system, the rate of infections and the financial impact to treat these patients. More recently, we've actually been included to industry standards. So INS in 2024 highlighted our material in 3 different sections of their guidelines, specifically naming our material as the preferred device and preferred material for several applications. So we're clearly not the first company to identify PICC lines and vascular access devices, or even the complications related to these devices. However, we are creating transformational technology that will take vascular access to a different level. We provide a degree of clinical innovation and outcomes that are unmatched. A cornerstone of our commercialization strategy is to back up our claims with a robust offering to our clinician partners. So we offer the transformational technology in the form of devices. We're also helping standardize procedures, which will enable the best outcomes. and then backing up our outcomes with essentially a money-back guarantee that guarantees there'll be no issues associated with our device and material. We're rolling this out. We have a very focused team of commercialization folks, focused on a city market strategy, so very focused on taking market share within a defined area. We have, at this point, over 30 customers actively using our product, and we've treated over 15,000 patients to date. The overall market is tremendous, right? There's about 8 different products that our material can be applicable for, and adds up to about $5 billion globally in annual revenue. We have 3 commercialized products in the US, which are actively being used, and we have a number of other products that are in various stages of commercialization. So some are in prototyping, others we're interacting with the FDA on an active basis. We have about 60 people in the company today. We're located in a 40,000 square foot facility right outside of Boston. We do all of our own manufacturing and outsource packaging, sterilization, and drop shipping. And so our team is experienced executives that have led companies from concept all the way through the commercialization process. That team is backed up by a group of both board of advisors, technical and clinical advisors that have taken many products through the clinical stages and into successful commercialization. We're not necessarily looking for any additional capital at this point, but we are looking to interact with people that are passionate about solving some of the biggest needs in medicine today, and are driven to change the standard of care primarily through our technology. So happy to answer questions, but appreciate your time and attention today. Thank you.